Hello, fellow teachers and learners. Welcome to my channel. If you are new on my channel, please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button below for the DepEd news and updates. School, preferably through previous advisors for remote enrollment procedures. However, parents and guardians may also reach out the contact numbers published by the school. Parents of incoming kindergarten, grade 7 and 11 learners shall communicate or reaffirm their intent to enroll their children to a school of their choice via digital and/or physical enrollment platforms established by the schools, which is similar procedures during the early registration. For transferees, learners planning to transfer from one school to another shall directly contact the receiving school through its published enrollment contact details. Previous advisor is no longer required to facilitate submission of MLESF of learner that is about to transfer to another school. For balik-aral enrollees, all balik-aral enrollees shall directly contact their preferred schools for enrollment. The receiving school shall register enrollees' enrollment and survey data. For ALS enrollees may communicate their intent to school via digital or physical enrollment platform established by schools and barangays with community learning centers. Modified ALS Form 2 shall be used for this purpose. Consistent with DepEd Order No. 58 Series 2017, this form will be made available in digital or physical format. Protocol for Enhanced General Enrollment. This section guides teachers and school administrators in determining how to implement modified general enrollment considering the health risk in their locality and provides for procedures under each major stage in this process: pre-data collection, and data retrieval. For pre-data collection, designation of school enrollment Transmittal of electronic format or scanned copy of the credential document for specific grade levels. For grade 6 and 10 completers who already enrolled in grade 7 and 11 respectively, transmittal of scanned copy of Form 137 or SF10 together with other supporting or attached documents to the receiving schools is an option, provided that the request shall be made through the LIS portal. The option to transmit scanned credentials or documents through official email instead of sending hard copies of documents is also available for kinder completers who opt to transfer and enroll to grade 1 in another school. ALS mobile teachers may also use this option in sending an electronic or scanned copy of the portfolio assessment pass or certificate for elementary and junior high school completers who enrolled in grade 7 and grade 11 respectively. Dissemination of information and enrollment procedures. DepEd shall disseminate information on the enrollment procedures to the public through print, social media, radio, and television. Schools shall publish the contact numbers of schools and/or designated teachers for inquiries and enrollment procedures. Encouragement of stakeholder participation. Active participation of stakeholders is crucial to the success of the enrollment process. DepEd shall exhaust all available means to engage stakeholders from information dissemination to the actual conduct of the enrollment. Parents shall be encouraged to proactively communicate with the school authorities during the enrollment period. For data collection and reporting, collection of MLESFs shall be implemented through various means such as phone call, short message service, and online submission to ensure the safety of all involved parties. Parents and guardians shall only use printed MLESFs as the last resort for enrolling their child in school. Through previous class advisors. Previous class advisors shall contact each learner or parent in the respective advisory class from school year 2020 to 2021 using the contact information found in the school Form 1 and data obtained from early registration. Contact shall as much as possible be done remotely with priority given to phone calls, SMS, whichever is mutual convenient for both parties. Schools shall provide specific instructions on how parents or guardians of prospective enrollees may contact the school through the designated SEFPs. Through the initiative of parents or guardians. Once contacted by the parents or guardians of prospective enrollees, designated SEFPs shall facilitate the collection of data stipulated in these guidelines through the GLEC. SEFPs shall accommodate inquiries and facilitate data collection as remotely as possible, whether via phone call, SMS, or social media, whichever is mutually convenient for both parties. Through established digital and physical platforms. Schools shall provide specific instruction to guide the submission of enrollment and survey forms by the parents or guardians of prospective enrollees, especially transferees, kindergarten, balik-aral, and ALS learners who obtain MLESFs from enrollment of boats and kayaks. For enrollment quick count reporting. There will be a daily reporting of enrollment count and summaries as a result of MLESFs from August 16, 2021 until September 17, 2021 using the Quick Count facility in LIS. Instruction and system tutorial guide will be made available through LIS support tab. For teachers without laptops and internet connectivity at home, any physical reporting to school to encode MLESF data shall strictly adhere to the minimum health and safety standards. for LIS encoding, enrollment, and tracking in the LIS. Following the same process in updating the enrollment status of learners at the beginning of the school year, the enrollment status of learners in schools registry shall be updated based on their SF9 or Learner's Progress Report card. For this purpose, the prospective class advisor shall encode collected learner data from the MLESF in the LIS. School heads shall ensure that all the teachers have the means to encode MLESF data. School heads shall also extend assistance to teachers who have pre-existing medical conditions and are not permitted to leave their homes, but who are also unable to encode the LIS at home. Public and private schools shall start their encoding or updating of MLESF data in the LIS beginning of school year module on the second week of September. For the learners who moved or transferred out from the private schools but still have outstanding financial obligations, the receiving public school is instructed to accommodate the learner and assist the parent to execute an affidavit of undertaking as stipulated in DepEd Order Number 03 Series of 2018. The originating private school, within 30 calendar days upon receipt of electronic notification of transfer through LIS portal or tracking or transferred facility, is requested to review the validity of the request and to take required action by confirming the transfer request and clicking the unsettled account click box to the tag or mark in the system that the learner is just temporarily enrolled in the current school, consistent with the Section VC of DepEd Order Number 03, Series of 2018, which state that such learners shall be required to submit an affidavit of undertaking signed by the parent or guardian in order to be temporarily enrolled. To ensure timely and accurate reporting of learners' movements from one school to another, the Division LIS System Administrator or the Division Planning Officer is reminded to monitor compliance of private and public schools concerned and to maintain proper utilization of LIS, particularly the tracking system, which is intended to monitor the physical transfer of learners. Any malicious intent or misutilization of LIS tracking system that result in delays or in pending transfer transactions between schools shall be reported to the Office of the School Division Superintendent for the appropriate action in related to DepEd Order Number 14 Series of 2016. The central office shall retrieve new data pertaining to the MLESF from the LIS and shall process the results. ROs and SDOs shall be given access to the respective governance level to allow them to process the respective enrollment counts.